It will not be in my generation. It will not be in our era. To serve God is to help God bring His purpose on earth.
I hear you, man.
He said, you must serve me. And if you do, let me tell you, let's see on that service. Let me know if I dwell there. Listen, there was a man called Hezekiah. The Almighty prophet went to give him a message that the Lord came to deliver to him. He said, prepare, you are dying. He said, have you forgotten I'm a servant? And the Lord promised in the Exodus that if I serve him, I will not die.
Oh, yes, man.
He said, go, I don't hear. They go now, you don't talk, I don't hear. The Bible said he went to the Lord. So then, was it my message? Or see, it's only service that give you utterances to ask God some questions. As a servant, you are eligible to ask questions.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
If you want to know why, let me tell you why. When he told Moses, then Pharaoh, God to Pharaoh, Moses asked, who do I pay in that sea? That was a question. And the Moses told Moses, my son, okay, what name I am? That's my name. Together. As one man I saw online. He's making comedy, but he's doing the work of God.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
That man's evangelist, where they flop people.
Yes, ma'am.
In the midst of that joke, there's something he's saying.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
He said, I'm a radical evangelist.
I hear you, ma'am.
He said, come. Do you know the smile that comes to the face of the Lord when you bring a soul to Him? You know, if you have worked in a marketing company, let's use Zillow as an example. If a staff of Zillow bring a new customer, there is a smile on the face of the manager.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
He said, you are a good staff. That is the same smile. God smiles when we bring a soul in His house. May it not be in my time.
Amen.
That God will be in need. Listen, it is beyond working for God. Just working for God is not what I'm talking about. It's actually working with the Lord.
I hear you,
because God can actually work with you, but you might not be working with Him.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
So it's one thing to work with the Lord. It's another thing for God to work with you. If they write it down, the book of Job 36 verse 11. If they obey me and serve me, they shall enjoy prosperity and pleasure.
Amen.
And if not, they will perish by sword.
I hear you, ma'am.
And die unknowingly. So for a servant, you don't die mistakenly. A servant of God don't die ironically.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
A servant of God do not die coincidentally.
I hear you, ma'am.
It is not allowed. You can't serve God and die as a victim. You can't serve God genuinely and headache. I mean, what's in the Corolla will go, you will carry, you can't carry. Because while you are an ambassador, you are a trustee, you are a board of trustee. I hear you in the company of the Lord. Because of our time, this one I might not waste time on it. If you must carry God, honor Him with your thanksgiving.
I hear you, ma'am.
Honor God with your thanksgiving. When we were praying this morning, I told my mother, I said, the Lord told me that throughout the August I should be thanking Him. And I looked at, I was asking, we were praying this morning. That's why we lost our voices. We sang, but we don't put that just head our voice. We were singing this morning, we lost our voices. I opened my mouth to pray, the Lord closed my mouth. They said, pray. I said, I'm trying to pray, I cannot pray. The next thing that opened was, thank me. Can we use enough energy in thanking God? Lord, this is small. I am that one. See, may you not swap the thanks that you do for God for a man of God. I hear you now. You know why I'm telling you this? If I ask all of you now, come tomorrow, come and thank Mummyp for my prayer for you. There is none of you here that will come to me with 200 naira.
Oh yes, sir.
But last month where we are doing Thanksgiving, I saw 200 naira in envelope, and I saw me would be ties that I'm raising ungrateful souls. I said, is it that I'm not doing my job, or that my people are not hearing my voice? How many of you can look at my face and give me 200 naira? But you go to the man that owns Mummyp, you give him 100 naira for saying thank you for preserving my life. Don't give me what is meant for God. Please, don't swap what is due for God for me. I know what, you know what I'm saying this. I know what most of you do for me. Why is it when you get to Thanksgiving, you become selfish? Why is it? I know I am blessed. You know what I want you to, if it's that which you are giving me that you think you have, all, give it to God. Don't give it to me. Don't give me that which is due for God. You can't, don't make a caricature of the one that gave the power, the one that brought the message, the one that brought opportunity. I look at it and say, wow, be nice that I will raise some grateful souls in my time. Look at it. Somebody that's read this, let him come on Thanksgiving. You will be shocked with what you see. You will see heavy, you will see God. I'm giving you this for protecting me last month. You will see 200 naira. You will see 1,000 naira. And I wept. And I wept. And I read the request. I said, God, do not tamper justice with mercy. How much do you spend on pure water in a week? When it comes to God, you become lousy. When it comes to God, you become bitter. You become ungrateful to God. You treat God as if it's your mate. Hey. You communicate honor. You communicate honor. You communicate honor with your gifts. You communicate. See, if you come my house and you carry bag, you come, and I open the bag and I saw Gary when don't born. You and I now will call you back to come and carry your bag.
Oh yes.
Maybe a mistake you do. You know what? I don't want to waste my thank you, so that you and I will not say I don't say anything. How do you carry God? How do you honor God? You know why I said this? I called one of us yesterday. I called one of us who stopped. I said, if I tell you this, you know why I left you? Say no. I said, because when a pastor is preaching to you, not to accept yourself in the presence of God, it looks like some of us like pastor need you more. It's a lie. Look, not be for pastor when they walk. If any other pastor said that what thing they do, I never, Mrs. Neda shall never. I will never. And I said, why have you subjected yourself to the house of the devil? What happened to your place of service? I should begin to cry. I should begin to weep. So most times when we tell you what we need to tell you, for you to come and campaign, how can you come to God as a thanksgiving? Can you take that into the chief of your village? Can you take that into the council of your community? Can you give that into the teacher of your student? Can you give 200 naira to class teacher of your child? Or you give 200 naira to God as thanksgiving? Now I watched that and I said, God, what am I raising in my era? Is it that I'm not doing enough job? Or that people have chosen not to hear me? But may God have mercy on us. Amen. If you must carry God, listen. honor God with your thanksgiving. You the same energy you used to complain. Let me tell you, my father, I fixed my own thanksgiving on Sunday. My father won't know where he is now. Plus or minus, I should have spent 100,000. At least some mortuary attendance. But this is load that the Lord removed from my way. And you know the truth? Every day God they remove load for us.
Oh yes.
We know they see and there's no me, know they do it. So when you come to Thanksgiving, you make caricature. You make caricature of those sacrifices. You become sentimental. You become wiser. You become economicalist. May God have mercy on us. Amen. Lastly, don't give me what is due for God. Anything you can't give God, don't give me. Anything you can't give God, don't give me. Take note of it. Lastly, awake. Wake up. Lastly, we are waking up. Wake up. And some of us were born in last year. You know, 3 crossover. January, there were by resolution can happen. New Year resolution. There are resolution we had. He said, God, this year is for you and I. What happened to those promises that you made with the Lord? He said, God, this year, I will not do this, I will not do that, I shall not do this. Where is your vow? Where is your covenant? Where is your zeal? Where is your commitment? Where is your selfless service? By the time you serve God, irrespective of who sees and who does not see you, what happened to those things? What happened to those hunger? What happened to those love? By the time you come to God, you say, I don't know how to sing. I want to know more. What happened to your zeal? If you must carry God, you must be awake. Those who sleep, it's not. His Bible says, wake up for the journey is far. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Enough of that Christian who worship God in the morning. In the afternoon, anything goes. In the afternoon, anything goes. Enough of those Christians who worship God in the afternoon. And while they are worshiping God, they know they have an appointment with the opposite sex. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. You can't carry God. You can't be a revivalist with such a lifestyle. Wake up. Stand up of it. Shadalabadabadaba. I want to raise sons and daughters, members, who when they pass, men we know that they are for God. I want to raise people who sees a cockroach that is no longer brown but purple and say you don't die today. And at the end of the day, I want to raise sons and daughters that when we remember they are praying, they go wrong. I want people that will carry God, that will walk with the Lord, that will walk with the Lord. I want to give you this story as we use it to pray. A story was told. It was a way to teach. A woman said, a big woman of God that we respect. She said she was driving, and this is what they sell rats medicine was passing. And every time they go see her, but members there around, so she go be asked. So remember, make an answer. So man is a get rat and cockroach for us. So she was packaging, but in the do and she need the cockroach medicine because cockroach don't collect flat. But she say one day, don't they do and you go do and you walk and say They are seeing us. They are seeing us. So they keep managing. He said, Lord, the Lord one day said, today and today, I need them. He said, God do and said, come, coach medicine. He said, the guy comes, send for me. He said, the member said, Mommy, they do you. Mommy, you get that? Now, so everybody join them to buy the cockroach medicine. Know what I'm trying to teach you here? You know the message? Everybody have what is doing them.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Everybody has a weakness, they don't know how to come out. Even me that is preaching to you. So don't think I'm trying to condemn you. We all need to grow up. I went to where we went to, and people are giving offering. They were in. Oh! We ate because so did not know.
Oh, yes, sir.
And I was sitting, and they called for offering. The man of God will say, if you have. That church is if you have. But you know the truth, there is nobody that choose not to have.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
So the man of God already know the kind of member he has. So if you have, it's not for them. Because even in the midst of you have, they refuse to sit. So they were asking for offering. Now, I now brought out 500 naira mint and I was swimming. And I saw my left to right. They opened their wallet. They do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I closed my eyes.
Right on, ma'am.
As I went to the apple, that's when they carry money. They know they do like this. See, they do like this. They come hold like this. They will get to the altar. They will drop it. Do you know what I observed in that church? My meat that they come with. So whether they look for money, we find like God. I don't know. So what I'm teaching you, in that place I said, God, increase my giving. You know where we are coming from? We get sense. So I'm not condemning you. We are all in it together. If only I can thank God, the equivalent to, I should know where I should be. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes, one day I was giving my father the Lord tithe, and I was giving only church tithe. And I said, this is wrong. Everything I have gotten should be got added to it. And I said, and I got this relief. Hear me. I am not condemning you. If they do me, they do you. There is something doing me, they do you.
Oh, yes.
Your own feel be cockroach, my own rat. Your own feel be one gecko, your own feel be red. It can be one, and I can change. And then a black pork. Anything can be biting inside. I want you to lift up your voice. Say, God, this thing, mention it to God. Honor, and sister, now I want it to check. Mention it. Say, Father, I bury it. If they do me, they do you. So don't look at your neighbor. Everybody have got something doing them. We're only waiting for the first person to speak out. Everybody get what they draw. How can you be walking? And the Lord will preserve you. Who preserve your business. And when you come to thanking Him, you make caricature of God. If they do me, they do you. If they do me, they don't love God. I'm really loving. So you are not alone. I have someone I should be giving. I am not faithful. And I've asked God to show me mercy. Jehovah need my house. Jehovah need my house. Of our rich. So many times we are the landlord of our area. I want you to tell God. I want you to tell God. I want to know you more. Hear me. When you know Him more, some prayer points will not come. If you read the service where we read, He said, I will go before you. He said, I will fight those that fight you. So if you know God more, you will not need to have an enemy. He will fight the battle on your behalf. Tell me tomorrow. If you are coming here tomorrow, come with one coconut. I was in a dream this yesterday night. Day before yesterday, I gave birth yesterday. And I saw one of our members dead in that dream. I will not mention it in tomorrow. I will not mention the person in tomorrow. And the person was dead. And I got to the place. I said, why? I saw that brown coffee. I told the member, I was angry. They said, I better go bed. And I said, you don't go walk. And I forced myself to open the coffee. From nowhere, I saw coconut in my hand. woke up. So what I'm trying to tell you, I don't want you to know the person because sometimes dream can use anybody's face. I will tell you the person. Do you know the truth? Ugo is here. My mother is here. That same morning the person told me I was grumbling. And that was what I told you yesterday. When you serve God, when you carry the fire, God will give you revelation. So the person come and I laugh. I said, God, last 2 months too, I had a dream. My brother, the one that came, was eating with a dead man. And I told my mother, I said, fast for him, please. My mother was, every time I left, he called. He said, Mommy, how are you? And now, lately, he doesn't call by 9 o'clock. Yes. I know my dream. If you want to do, if you don't want. The message is, it might not be your face, but it can use anybody's face. Oh, yes, ma'am. Chido of the case did not come with Chido of the face. Yes, ma'am. He came with another member. Oh, yes, ma'am. Exactly what I saw that was what happened to her. So that's why when I have such a dream, let's make it open. We don't know if it's a swap of face. Say, God, I want more of you. I want more of you, Lord. I want more of you. It might not be you that is dead. It might be your father. It might be mother. It might be brother. You can swap these things. We can. If God can give me that capacity in that dream, He will do it for us in life. Please don't use my dream to joke. Hear me. Before that news died, if only I know what I know then. As I was in a dream, somebody died. I told you before. Oh yes, ma'am. And we were praying, but it was I said a parent. Oh yes, ma'am. I didn't see also father in the film. So that's why I want us to be doing this. Please, I am begging you because we're not going with everybody. Please, let us swap whatever it is. Amen. That thing the Lord showed me was a weapon we can use to come out. Oh yes. So that's why I told you, we will not be praying, we'll be thanking this month. But everything going to work, they go. Everything going to work, they go. You are the first of the speaker, you can come here. Hear me. We are not praying. Let me pray for you. Because tomorrow we'll do the prayer. I want to introduce the man I'm talking about. Because if you don't know the man to serve, you will not know how to serve him. Oh yes, ma'am. Oh yes, ma'am. Person 100% they call him this person. Oh yes, ma'am. I'm talking of a man. Were you not aware that Moses got to a sea? He used his rod to divide the sea. Oh yes, ma'am. When he got to the time of Jesus, he said, no need for the dividing. He walked upon it. I'm talking of a man who used 5 sheep, 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes to feed 5,000 men. I called him this morning when I was laughing. I said, he died, but he's not dead. You know the English? Yes, ma'am. He died, but he's not dead. Oh, yes, dead. He died, but he's not dead. Oh, yes, ma'am. English is right on, ma'am. I am talking about the only man. I hear you, ma'am. I was arguing with one of my colleagues one day. I said, I don't need to argue with you, a Muslim. I don't need to argue with you if your God is real or not. But I'm serving a man that died and resurrected. Oh, yes. So your one is still in the grave. So I cannot worship the dead man. Ah, yeah. He did not respond to me. You that walk upon the sea. He that walks upon the sea. I hope you know the one I'm talking about. Oh, yes. I'm talking about a man that made the blind to see. Without no protocol. The woman has waka. He has waka with his short blood. No healing. Just a garment. Pentecost. They made caricature of him on the cross. The Bible recorded that God needed somebody to send. God needed somebody to send. He said, Daddy, here am I. Send me so that my brothers and sisters can walk freely. How do we thank him back? Is to make him popular. Let's make God popular. Anywhere you go, make him popular. Never you join these mockers on the internet to make caricature of my God. It's too big for that nonsense. Pray this way and let's go. Say, God, I want more of you. I want more of you. Can you blow your tongue right now? This is how much to use our tongue. If you can stand on your feet, stand on your feet. Let me use our tongue right now. I want you to use your tongue. For the month. Can I hear you say it? Can I hear you say it? Our month of possibility. Can I hear you echo it? Our month of possibility. Hear me, God told me. He said in the mark, is there anything too big for the Lord to do? No. He told me there is nothing too big he cannot do. And I asked the Lord, how do we do this? He said, just bless me and watch me do it. Are you hearing me? Just thank God in 1 minute. Thank him for bringing you to August. And leave the word for him. Thank you for making me. So when you begin to worship God in a way you believe, tell them they will not understand. Because now you know how you will come from where you are. Lift up your hand as I pray for you. They will not lift up your hand to God. Yes, we do not have money, but we are not hopeless. I know you may not have what for you to go, but you were not the one who provided the one you ate yesterday. I know you need to take some medication, but there are people that are taking the same medication they are dead. One of the people I know, hear me, used to tell me, but don't take no Maggi. Don't eat no Maggi. I eat on veggies.